Bert, very funny. First of all, yes, Furl, I hope you read this. How can you not head bob to that? That's what I'm saying. I'm at my apartment and the lighting is terrible. And I'm trying to get the lighting better. And in doing so, I have to show most of my apartment. So I'm trying to do the virtual background. It's just not good. It's not good. W no corp today. Nice. What are you? You're off today? Love that for you. Great. That's better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's going to be tough. All right, we're going to push through. Also, on top of that, I think I'm getting sick, but we're just going to push through. Ozzy's been talking to himself for a few minutes. No, I was getting my coffee, second cup. My wife's got this like single origin, really healthy coffee, and unfortunately, it's just not good. But I'm trying to force myself to like it because it's healthy. But it's clean, we should say. But fuck, it just doesn't taste good. The bot song is equivalent to torture. I can't believe you hate that song. Would you rather have silence? Would you rather have silence? We've already gone over this. Behind the Lines took the best song. There ain't much I can choose from on StreamYard after that. I don't think that song is that bad. Jimbo Fisher getting fired was my Stanley Cup. Oh, Chris, are you a Texas A&M guy or girl? That's great. Congratulations. Yeah, Jimbo Fisher's terrible. He's probably one of, if not the worst coach in college football. I'm sitting at the bar on the inside waiting for my ride on the outside. Love that. Skip the intros. Guy lost me so much money. Me too. I took their over win total. I think it was 8 or 8.5. I don't think they can get it. Yeah, I don't like Jimbo either. W, what's up, Gambino? BOB got a piece. We'll start to. I didn't put that banner, but I did actually pee. Full transparency. All right, good stuff. I think I caught up on the comments for the most part. Um, how was everyone's weekend? I think college football, we had a small winner. Or no, we had a good weekend. I think we had 5 plays. I think we had 4-1 in the newsletter. That was good. They ended up playing Georgia. I like Georgia late. I would have probably played Oregon. That did not win. So I'm glad I stayed off there. And let's see what else. What else? Bama fading Bama, not fun. Nothing fun about fading Alabama. Jalen Milroe is fucking incredible. I guess I have to give Tommy Rees credit. I guess I didn't think he was that good offensive coordinator. Maybe I'm wrong. Good on Tommy Rees and good on Nick Saban, I guess. Of course, the year nobody fucking gives them any credit and everybody counts them out. Alabama's going to get to the playoff and make a strong push for national championship. James Franklin. How about that guy, huh? So what do you guys think of Michigan? I don't know if our fellow Michigan fan friends are in here. Kevin, Sick Money, Nicholas Ringler. I've said it from the start. I think Michigan's a good team. I think Michigan is a legitimate threat to win the national championship. I don't think anything from that Penn State game left me feeling any higher or lower about Michigan at all, personally. Jaden Daniels Heisman. Yeah, I hope. Can a guy win a Heisman on a 3-loss team? Probably not, but fuck. That'd be great. Did you say you have Texas A&M over 8 or 8.5? I don't remember. I think it's 8, actually. So I got a chance for a push at best. He's probably going to lose, though. Milroe in the Tide, man. I know. He's got to go. Who? Franklin's got to go? I'm honestly surprised he hasn't been fired. Michigan bitched those boys. Yeah, he sure did. They sure did. Michigan is really good. Penn State has an elite defense. I do think Michigan's very good. And you know what? I'm proud. I'm proud when this works out. I'm happy when this works out. If anybody tuned in Friday when we had Steak and Greg on, we talked about this game. Steak like Penn State. Greg was hopeful for Penn State. I like Michigan. And they came away from that stream not feeling confident enough to bet Penn State. So, W. Saving units as a unit. We didn't win, but there's nothing better. There's no better feeling than having a bad feeling and talking your boys off of a bet that would have lost. There's no better feeling. Well, I mean, there's better feelings. You know, you hit a parlay or something, but you know what I mean. Kev not even here for the Michigan slurp. Yeah, which is not, we're not even slurping. Yeah, they would have to beat LSU or win the bowl. Oh, no, it's regular season wins. That's fucked. That's fucked. Thanks, Fades, though. Franklin's terrible, just wasting our elite D because the offense is so bad. I think there's a couple typos in there, but we're just going to look past it. It's Monday. I do think Bama might just win the motherfucker, though. Me too, McKiffin. Me too. I mean, I've followed Bama. I have Bama under 10.5 wins. Not going to get there. $76 million for Jimbo Fisher. Crazy how much money is going on one man's pocket rather than that. Yeah, it's wild. These coaches get paid too much money. I think they do. There needs to be a performance clause in the contract if you're going to make that much money. We can't have James Franklin's and Jimbo Fishers making tens of millions of dollars. I think they have to beat LSU. All right, got it, Fades. Appreciate it. Does Georgia run it back? I don't know, man. Carson Beck looks fucking good. He looks really good. You know, only because Georgia didn't cover against Missouri, and I was like, fuck, maybe I'm wrong about Georgia or I was wrong about Missouri, but I didn't really trust Ole Miss that much. Poor Lane Kiffin. It feels like a classic Bama perfect storm at the right time. Yep. They are losing the Iron Bowl. Who? Bama? No shot. There's so many bad coaches in football in the NCAA. Seriously. Georgia absolutely dumped, too. They look tough. They do look tough. Miz does look good. Hey, who's Missouri's head coach? That guy deserves credit. Kansas's coach, Lance Leopold, and this guy. Who's Missouri's head coach? This guy's doing a great job. I've been wrong about Missouri. I thought they were maybe a little bit fraudulent. Nope. They've been doing great. What's up, Dig Dad? Good morning. Fluffy Bears, what up? Boiler up. That's right. That was a ballsy newsletter pick. I didn't even get Steak's approval on that one, but he was like, fuck it, let's do it. I've been reading that if Beck declares this year, he could be the third QB taken. Wow. Elijah Drinkwitz. I kind of feel like you're fucking with me. Jay Marsh, good morning. Bro, why is Edmonton favored again? I don't know. Luther Burden is the GOAT. Yeah, you're not joking. It's Elijah Drinkwitz. Wow. I thought that was a made-up name. I thought it was going to be like Elijah Drinkwitz, my nuts or something, you know? All right, DJ, go look how Nick Saban has performed against a winning Auburn team. We're not doing this, hey fades. Listen, I hope Alabama loses. I'm just not confident that they will. Good luck. No shot back third. No shot. I don't think so either. Russell will. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Quick recap. Want to talk a little bit about college. Great weekend of football. Awesome weekend. Good day, G-Gen. What's up, Vision? That glass of whiskey looks delicious. I went to, my wife and I walked around yesterday. Lovely day here in New York. Popped into a few liquor stores, and I found Calumet. You guys know this whiskey? Somebody, when I asked about what to drink last weekend, somebody suggested it on the bar behind me. It's this bottle right here. Oh, yeah. See this bottle? Calumet? It's fucking good. And I used to be a big whiskey guy. It's all I drank in my 20s. I took a couple years off. I'm kind of getting back into it. That shit is so smooth. Drink Wits. Yeah. Good morning. Vikings +3 was free. Right. Good morning. Is it the Oilers? We're going to talk about the NHL. Let's do a little recapping. Let's talk about some things, and let's talk Bills. I have a lean for this Bills game. I might play it. How about them Browns? I didn't play the money line because I'm a bitch, but I got them on the spread. Let's go. That was a late lead of mine. Liked it. When do we put Rangers Cup futures in? How we doing? Go haggling. Good morning. I don't know, man, but we look fucking good. We look fucking good. How about Lafreniere? This guy. Capocaco still sucks, which is unfortunate because my wife loves saying that name. Well, I've thought about getting her a Capocaco jersey, but we're not doing that. Capocaco sucks, but Lafreniere, holy shit. Jay Marsh, you're a hockey guy. Are you following him? You need to write an article about this guy, even though you're a Penguins reporter. Maybe you can write a little bit about Lafreniere next time they play. Holy shit, he looks good. Saban, yeah, I do like Whistlepig. Who doesn't like Whistlepig? Good luck fading them. Yeah, I'm not fading them. No way. Josh Dobbs got heart. Yes, he does. How about the Vikings over 8.5 wins having some fucking life? I will be fading in the eyeball. All right, good luck. Good luck. You're not going to get me to do it. Laffy playing like how a first-round pick should – a first-round pick, bro. Wasn't he fucking second? I know. I'm just saying. Last year, it didn't look like he was going to be that guy. He might be that guy. Patience pays off. Takes time to figure out for some 18-year-olds. Well said. Oh, D-Gen fades a Baltimore team. I wish I was shot. Shut the fuck up, Thrasher. They were my best bet like 2 weeks ago. No, they've been my best bet fucking twice, you little shit. I had them against the fucking Seahawks, and I had the Ravens against the fucking Lions. Twice in 3 weeks, the Ravens were my best bet. I've been on a best bet fucking heater, by the way. Carrying this newsletter. No, I'm just kidding. What did I have yesterday? What was my bet? Niners. D-Gen eats at the squares table. Hallelujah. It feels good. It feels good. I mean, that was the right play from start to finish. Didn't get the highest scoring team, though. That's unfortunate. Jags' lowest scoring team. That would have been the play. That would have been the sharp play. We heard it all week. Niners defense having meetings. Wilkes coming down from the booth. They get Chase Young. Hey, Fades, you're wasting your time and energy, bro. Like I said, I wish you the best of luck. I ain't fucking fading Alabama, dog. No. Let me get a Hood Mule, please. That's Hennessy with ginger beer. The Hood Mule. That is fucking funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Squares Table is calling and they want their mascot back. I was going nuts. I got Bread MVP at 110 to 1. No shit. Dude, he has been on fucking fire. That was the play. Yep. Is Lamar being investigated for point shaving? I don't know. He looked a little suspicious at the end. I'll book that. Roll Tide. DJ, got to talk about that backhand goal in the shootout. Bro, what was that? That was the biggest, like, fuck you. Let's get this over with shootout goal. Did anybody see that? I retweeted it. Shout out to what's that guy's name? That the guy who follows the Rangers. Seems like a nice guy, Jeremy Lazen or something like that. I forget his name. He's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. Good follow on Twitter. That shootout goal was incredible. I'm such a laugh guy right now, and I shat on him last year. I sure did. You know, I need to follow back on Twitter. Had to make a new one. We rode the George Springer home run a year ago. Remember? Not really. I've ridden a lot of home runs in the Blue. Don't bring up the Blue Jays right now, bro. I got Blue Jay PTSD from last year. They never fucking delivered. Hit me up on Twitter though. It's not. It's they want. It's not. You don't have to twist my arm for a follow back. Don't ask me to fucking retweet you though. Okay, so people have asked me to do that. I'm not. I'll retweet you. Give me some good tweets and I'll retweet you. I'll give credit where credit is due. That was gross. Good morning, Furl. Had the Canadians over with the miracle 3 goals last 90 seconds. Oh, was that Elio's video? I saw Mr. Ice post a video about a miracle win. Was that what it is? Oh, yeah. John Lazarus, that guy. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Butter. I'm seeing Georgia. The bar green screen. Let's go. Yeah, I'm at the apartment today. I apologize. No screen. No shared screen. I have another computer, though. I just can't connect it. It's another Mac. I don't have the cord. You know what I mean? POD, Pete, and Piss if DJN doesn't play Monday Night Football. I think I like the Bills' first half. I can't get a follow back. You never asked. I said you can ask for a follow back. I'll give you a follow back, but don't ask for like retweets and shit. Being a Vols, Titans, and Preds fan was pain. Oh man, I almost went with Tennessee against Missouri. All right. Quick recap from yesterday, shall we? Quick recap, then let's talk about this Monday night game. Then let's talk a little college basketball. I'm going to shut it down at 12:30. The owner's box guys, Johnny Giuntana asked me to come on. I am a little under the weather, but I pushed through, okay? No excuses. I ain't no bitch. Just kidding. I'm a little bit of a bitch. Let's talk about Sunday. Couple things, all right? I'm not going to look at the comments for a second, otherwise we're never going to get through it, all right? That's the new rule on how we have to get through. How about the Bucks, baby? How about the Bucks? Bucks unders are just wagons. They're just don't overthink it plays. And I know they just were the highest scoring game last week with the Texans involved. Oh, WD, did you have that? Yeah, I did. Pop, pat back. Don't worry, I went 0 for 3 in my weekly specials today. Why would I ask? I ain't that desperate, but well, because you said I can't get a follow back. That's why I thought you were wondering, like, why can't I get a follow back? And I got a follow back. Ask me on fucking Twitter. Don't ask for a follow back. Either grow up. Yeah, I know. Fair enough. I'm just saying though, like I'm not like too cool to not follow somebody. Anyways, the Bucks. Let me get a rum and Coke. Rum and diet with a lime. Cuba Libre. I'll make that shit up for you. All right, no, in all seriousness though, the Bucks. What happened to Will Levis, huh? Where's all those Will Levis guys? Ooh, Will Levis this, Will Levis that, blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my bar and stay out. Will Levis, my ass. Motherfucker looked lost down in Tampa, didn't he? It's a weird place. What did I tell you? Tampa's a weird place to play. You got the pirate shit. So I can Photoshop another photo feed. All right, I'll do that. Well, at least you admit it's Photoshop. Look at that forehead, bro. Look at that forehead. Anyways, Will Levis ain't shit. All right? Will Levis wasn't bad, but that team is terrible. That 2 line wedges. Sure, there was too much hype on Will Levis for it to go well. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm not trying to – listen, this is nothing personal against Will Levis. I just didn't see a lot in Kentucky to make me think he was that good. But the Bucs defense plays well at home. I tried to tell Neil Dick Greg this. He didn't want to listen. Don't sleep on the Bucs. You got the Falcons in piss. You got the Saints in piss. The Bucs might fuck around and win this division. You don't know. Speaking of the fucking Saints, Derek Carr, listen, I hope the guy's okay. I don't root for injuries. Happy to see Jameis back on the field. He's a fun guy to watch play football. Saints bettors. What happened? Now, the season bets aren't over, but my goodness, we have a resurgence from the Minnesota Vikings that I love to see. The Saints are fugazis, and it starts with Dennis Little Dick Allen. All right? Got to give Kevin O'Connell credit, man. Kevin O'Connell coaching his ass off. Brian Flores, defense playing much better. Held the Saints to 3 points in the first half. Yep. I'm trying to win some future bets, man. I got the fucking under on the Patriots. Looking good. The under on the Raiders is toast. I need to get the over on the Vikings. Vikings got an easy 4 games next, too. I hope so. Oh, he's bad. I don't know. Brandon Staley sucks, too. Jameis season. Yep. Vikings got an easy schedule next 4 games. Fingers crossed. All right. Fingers crossed. 23 more wins. Niners, baby. Niners and Jags. Back to reality for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, they won 5 in a row. They covered 5. But what do we say? It's not a good time to have a bye week when you're moving and grooving. Great time to have a bye week if you're the San Francisco 49ers. Steelers and Packers. Packers are bad. They're just a bad team. Steelers got bailed out with that. Oh my God, I'm so white and pasty. I got to get some sun. Steelers got bailed out with that backwards pass. I saw that, by the way. Yeah, they got bailed out. But honestly, man, I have Mike Tomlin coach of the year. Does that have a shot? Does it might have a shot? Hey, Mr. DJ, eggs today? Yep, 3 of them. 3 huevos. Un salt and pepper. Mac Jones has comparable career stats to Trevor Lawrence. Oh, yeah. I have a question about that. So many chances for the Packers. I know. Giants are actually worse than the Giants are off. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. Campbell or O'Connell? Probably. Snacks? Yeah, probably. Steelers Packers over. The game that just doesn't make sense on how it'll get over, but it just does. Mackin is as bad as people don't want him to be. Oh, to each their own. Ravens and Browns. Got the Browns, baby. Let's go. I was too scared to play him on the money line, unfortunately. That was a fun game. Deshaun Watson started the game 6 of 20, ended the game 14 of 14. Is he back? I don't know. Is now the time to buy Brown stock? Seriously. If you're going to try to time the market and get some good numbers, seriously, I ask of thee. What do you think about the Browns? Long term, do they have a chance? No Chubb sucks, obviously. Jerome Ford still played well. Might be the time to buy some Brown stock. Second win of it. Yeah, it was a weird game by Lamar. Started out great. At over 40 in the 49ers game. They tried to get Tim. I know. I saw that, Rai. Defense is nice. I know. It's all Watson, man. But he played a great second half. Bengals and Texans. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I took the Texans team total under. I thought it would be a humbling game for our boy CJ Stroud. Let me just tell you something. This is a learning lesson, okay? Try to remember your opinions on teams and players outside of the week-to-week matchup. Because I'll tell you what, as somebody who really likes CJ Stroud and DeMeco Ryans and the Texans team, I didn't have the nuts to pull the trigger, but Steak and Greg did. Steak and Greg are holding CJ Stroud Offensive Rookie of the Year tickets and over Texans wins tickets. Let me just tell you, think macro, not micro, okay? And don't kick yourself in the fucking nuts fading yourself. Shame on you. I know. I've loved Stroud. Bet him to win the Heisman. Ohio State to win the championship. None of them came through, but it doesn't matter. Betting on CJ Stroud to not score points, zero fun. Idiot. Remember that. Seriously. You're going to regret it. I feel like an asshole today. Steak feels like an asshole. Greg always is an asshole, but he feels like even more of an asshole. I don't know. It's going to be something. I'm telling you, my arm is not that white. That's the camera. Okay. I look like I haven't gone outside in 13 years. The Bengals defense is kind of a problem, though. Kind of a problem. Burrow, great drive. After that, nothing. Greg always an asshole. No, that's classic. It is classic. He'll tell you. Lions and Chargers. Game of the day. Holy shit. What a great day of football, by the way. Game of the day. Let me tell you something about the Detroit Lions. I like this team. I'm concerned about their defense, but at the same time, Herbert and the Chargers can score points. They woke up. Herbert's yards got there. That was the only thing I really liked in terms of a player prop. Didn't play it straight. I parlayed it. I did him with Eckler receiving. I don't think that got there, and fucking Kenny Pickett to throw touchdowns. He didn't throw one. So, egg on my face. But I will say this. The Lions are officially on my no-fade list. Officially. I got lucky with the push. Very lucky. If you had the Chargers like me, that was a bad bet. Bad bet. Oh, he did get there. He got his receiving yards? Okay, good. I love to hear that. So, here's the thing. When I watch the Detroit Lions play football, I am in awe at their offense. You know what I love as a football player? A football fan, former football player, a football fan, and a sports bettor. Seriously, I love common sense. I love common sense, and I love teams that don't overthink it. I love teams that are creative. I love teams that are aggressive. And I like teams that like each other. The Detroit Lions are all this. All of them. This offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, this guy is climbing on my fucking power rankings. I'm in love. I'm in love with this guy. Herbert's offense, a little over 3 seasons, has scored the most in history, while the Chargers defense at that time allowed. Wow. Yeah, and Staley was supposed to be a defensive guy. Staley's defense is terrible. That Chargers defense is terrible. They're slow. They're soft. They can't tackle. They take bad angles. The scheme is awful. Yeah, and you know what? Jared fucking Goff, man. Jared Goff is so poised in the pocket. He goes through his reads. He doesn't panic. You got Laporta. You got St. Brown. You got fucking Williams. They got a good offensive line. Yes, Phils. No more Pickett. All right? Hey, I'm sorry. No more Pickett. I'm with you. I also had the Chargers +3 shit rager. Yep. Good OC is few and far between these days. Yep. Absolutely. I'm in love with a guy. In love with a guy. That's a weak joke. Lions OC is the heartbeat of their team. No cap. Yes. Yes. Goff looks great. Yep. Gets pressure, but the zone is soft. They can't tackle. Right. Right. That was the don't overthink it over. I didn't play it. Highest scoring game. Probably was the favorite to be the highest scoring game. I don't remember the odds, maybe 4 or 5 to 1, but it got there. It got there. Falcons and Cardinals. My God. Who's your first round pick at RB and good things happen? Big surprise. What's wrong on Goff? I was wrong on Goff too. Hand up. I thought he was going to be a rental. I love this guy. I'm such a big Goff guy. I like Goff. I like the Lions. The problem is I'm trying to think of how to invest in the Lions, and I don't know how to do it. I really don't. Because I already have the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. I want an AFC team. I'm thinking about either the Browns or the Ravens. I really like the Ravens. I like them at 14 to 1. They're all the way down to 850. I don't know what they are now. I don't get CLV. I just stare at a number until it's past me. WREF Ray, WREF, what's up, guys? How we doing? Use your first round pick and good things happen. Big surprise. Well, it doesn't always. They don't always happen. Giants use their first round pick on Saquon Barkley. Not really doing much for him. Who else used a first round pick on a running back? Well, I mean, look, it's important. It's absolutely important. I guess what we're seeing is the Lions didn't really need that much else, in my opinion. Good morning. Good morning. Campbell, coach for Lions investment. I think the number's too far gone now. What is it? Isn't he plus 150? Well, I'm really worried about D'Amico too, you know? D'Amico could legit win this shit. And Bijan near the goal line is a good strategy. Yeah. Arthur Smith might not be that guy. He might not be that guy. Rams, Todd Gurley. Oh, Todd Gurley was a dog for a little while. Don't get too excited. I don't know shit about these teams, and I can't even pretend like I do. So you're not going to get any. You're not going to get much college basketball analysis out of me. I don't know shit about these teams. I haven't followed. I'm sure there's good people to follow online out there. I haven't been tapped in. Outside of that, yeah, the Falcons are bad. They are bad. Giants and Cowboys. I mean, you know what the Cowboys love to do? The Cowboys love to bully bad teams. They love it. They fucking love it. Dak Prescott comes out there and he looks like the next Messiah every time he plays a fucking bad team. They love it. Yeah, I'm at my apartment. I apologize. I'm feeling kind of under the weather. I know a cold's coming. I didn't want to go. I city bike to the office and it's fucking 35 degrees outside. So I figure I'm just going to stay home, shut it down, try to recoup. You know what I mean? Get better. This is a glorious time. Let me tell you right now, I can't be sick for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite fucking holiday. Can't be sick. Oh, wow. Good for you. You got Ravens Niners Super Bowl at 2,200. I like that. I do like that. That's nice. Cowboys love to beat the brakes off the Giants. They do. I've been doing very well in CBB thus far. However, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm taking advantage of the spreads. Top teams against awful teams. Yeah. Hey, early is a good time to strike. It's a fucking good time to strike in any sport, really. I've had a lot of success, and you can see this on my Action Network, early in baseball and in hockey. It's towards the second half of the season where I start to fall off. Opposite for me last year, though. If you look at my action last year in college basketball, I was getting my nuts kicked in. I think I was down 27 units in like January. And then in February, 53 units to end the season. Shout out San Diego State. I renounced my Falcons. I'm loaded up on everything. I went to the sauna for 30 minutes. I'm feeling as good as I can. I have renounced my Falcons fandom until they fire Arthur Smith. Until then, I will be a generic football fan. I don't know. Dwarf, that'd be fucking fun. He's a dog. I'll tell you what I'm not getting involved with is Houston minus 30. I've read a 900 almanac about every team. You read 900 pages? Ref, I don't know you personally, but I have a hard time believing anybody's reading 900 pages about anything unless you're a fucking attorney. But if you did, good on you. I saw a video the other day of the Super Bowl logos, colors from the last couple of years, correlated teams. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I already took that. Their defense is very good. Which one are you referring to? Right. Oh, Houston? You got everybody's on Houston minus 30? What is this? Yeah, my DJ. What up, Book of Chew? All right. That's all I got for the recap. Oh, the fucking Seahawks. The fucking Seahawks. I actually am an attorney and I never read 900 pages, bro. 900 pages is a lot of pages. I don't know who's betting read 900 pages. How about my Arizona Wildcats beating Duke and Cameron? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Steak 1, DGen 0. I said it was Duke's year. Steak is on Arizona. Not off to a good start. All right. The last one, Commanders and Seahawks. I apologize to all those who had Seahawks tickets. That was a tough beat. Sam Howell's a dog, man. I like Sam Howell. Raise your hand if you like Sam Howell. I like Sam Howell. And I faded the Seahawks on the season. I would have loved to have gotten that win. I really would have. Sam Howell's he's a dog. He's a backyard football kind of guy. I like that. And then the Jets are dog shit. The Jets. Listen, here's the thing about the Jets, all right? You know, they got some guys that really want to play football. But here's what I would tell you about the Jets. And a last rant, then we're going to move on and we're going to get into the board. Here's what I'll tell you about the Jets. If you are stupid enough to commit to Zach Wilson when you got teams like the Vikings out there trading for Josh Dobbs, you are from top to bottom stupid as fuck and you don't deserve to win. The Jets don't deserve to win anything. If you commit to Zach Wilson, that is such a kick in the dick to all of your other players, everybody else out there. Your guys on defense that put a helmet on, risk injury, go and collide out there every play, get concussions, all this shit to win a football game. And you commit to Zach Wilson? If I was a Jets player, I would fucking protest. I would protest. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, these stupid fucking Jets. And I'm really upset because I have the Raiders under win total. And now it's fucked. I faded Josh McDaniels and Jimmy G. Guess what? Both these cocksuckers are gone. Now I'm going to lose to Antonio Pierce and fucking Aiden O'Connell. I'm getting Tyler Heineke again when I faded the Washington Commanders. This sucks. This is the worst part about betting unders on win totals. You get fucking a new shot of life with a new coach and a new quarterback. This sucks. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't that good. I bet against him. Now I got Aiden O'Connell out here winning games against the fucking Jets because they committed to Zach stupid-ass Wilson. And then the Giants, another goddamn team that's a fucking moron franchise. You pay Danny Dimes $200 million or whatever the fuck it is, and who's your insurance? Oh, well, actually, you have Tyrod Taylor. I take that back. Tyrod Taylor's a decent backup. I take that back. Paying Danny Dimes is stupid, but they got Tyrod Taylor's a decent backup. That's all I got. New York sports teams, this city, they say they're the best city in the world. I live here. I can say that. Best city in the world. You got all this money. You got high taxes. You got this. You got that. And then meanwhile, you got a bunch of fucking morons making decisions. Total inept, incompetent morons. You could find fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry in the stands, section 300, 400 of the nosebleeds in MetLife and in Madison Square Garden to make better fucking decisions than these bozos wearing suits getting millions of dollars. That's my rant. Besides the Rangers are looking nice. The dirtiest city in the country, maybe not the best by far. No, it's not. I live here. I don't know who said it's the best city. It's great. I love it. I hate it. It's very unique. There's not a lot of cities like it. Get out of here with the best city in the world. All right. Photo complete. All right. Yeah, the Mets stink. True. All right, let's get into the board. I want to talk Broncos Bills first. I want to talk Broncos Bills first, and then I want to talk. If Giants didn't pay Danny Dimes, I would say they should get Caleb Williams. Agreed. Agreed. Imagine thinking Danny Dimes is the answer to your franchise because he carved up the Minnesota Vikings secondary, the worst secondary ever. Imagine that. Morons. I could have done what Hugh Jackson did to the Browns for a fraction of what he made. Fair enough. And why is not respected like it once was, to be honest? No. And it's fine. Okay. Talk to me about the Bears. The Broncos Bills. I see the Bills are 7.5 to 7, 46 up to 47.5 is the total. I'm going to tell you what I think about this game. All right. This is my raw, unfiltered thoughts on this game. You know how I feel about Russell Wilson. He's he's top 5 to the fantasy nerds and the data nerds. I don't mean this as a mean thing. I respect smart people. I like nerds. I'm friends with a lot of nerds. I'll tell it to their face. Friends with a lot of fantasy nerds too. But sometimes you miss a lot of context. This is context that was missed. So here's the thing. The Broncos beat the Chiefs. In my opinion, that was a spot play on the Broncos. Not a good spot for the Chiefs. Divisional game, yes. They're going to London or Germany, wherever the fuck, the next week. They had their eyes on Miami. It was snowing. I think Patrick Mahomes had the flu. I'm not putting a lot of stock into that Denver Broncos win against the Chiefs. But I will say this. I'll say something nice about the Broncos. Their defense is looking better. Russell Wilson is looking better. The Bills have problems. Okay? There's legitimate problems with the Buffalo Bills. Now, they just played last week and lost to Cincinnati. I believe it was Sunday night football. And then you got the Broncos coming off a bye. Situationally, this is a really good spot for the Broncos. Would you agree? Very funny. I'm not going to say that. No. Oh, then yes. No, I'm just kidding, Chewy. You're on the other night, and primetime numbers have been pretty. Sure. Hey, if you bet primetime unders, I'm not even just saying this. I respect the shit out of that. I really do. I respect the shit out of that. You want my opinion on primetime unders? It's my one opinion. This isn't sports gambling Twitter. Because sports gambling Twitter, I'm involved in it. But let me tell you right now, sports gambling Twitter sucks, okay? There's like a fraction of people, a lot of you in the board review chat I consider to be in this group, are good people. Like, you don't take yourselves too seriously. You want to win bets, but at the end of the day, you're doing this to have fun. You take your losses on the chin. You're not little bitches. You know what I mean? A fraction of people on sports gambling Twitter are like this. Being right is a great feeling, okay? Being right on sports betting is a great feeling. And you know what? All these Twitter cappers and accounts and personalities, everybody wants to be right because you look good and you feel good. And you fucking, oh yeah, I'm the shit, baby. I just went fucking 5-1. It feels great. Going 1-5 sucks dick. Going 1-5 sucks. And it's embarrassing. And then you get all these goddamn burner accounts fucking chirping you, nice picks, bozo, blah. You got to deal with it for a day. It sucks. But let me just tell you something. Winning long term is very, very, very hard. Very hard. You're going to lose. People are going to lose bets. So sometimes, and I am not calling anybody out, I swear on everything. I'm not specifically referring to one person. But I just want to make this clear. If you are a Twitter capper and you're making the primetime under one of your bets, just go ahead and admit you're doing it because the shit hits all the time. Don't act like you're putting in some actual fucking analysis on why you think the game is going to go under. And I haven't seen anybody do this, but I have a feeling we're going to start to see that it happen. I'm not accusing anybody. If you're betting a primetime under, just fucking say you're doing it because it always hits. Right? Just do it. I knew someone's going to say that. I'm not talking about Pete. I fucking love Pete. I love Pete. I'm not talking about Pete. Pete is very conservative and he is very calculated, and that is fine. And he's a winning bettor in the NFL. He's a very, very sharp bettor. I swear I'm not talking about Pete. I see these other fucking accounts now with NBA player props. Everybody's on the same goddamn thing. But what I'm talking about is this. The shit gets bumpy mid-season, and people don't like losing. So what you're going to see now, in my opinion, is all these fucking Twitter cappers trying to just take the safe bet because everybody wants to be right. If you're taking the primetime under, just say you're doing it because the shit hits all the time. That's it. I use trends and primetime unders have numbers back. Yeah, that's great. You should be doing it. No other reason behind other than thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's literally it right here. That's one sentence of what I'm saying. Can we lose the bar? I'm trying to have a responsible day. No, because I'm at my apartment and the fucking lighting sucks and the background sucks. Anyways, when I'm too far behind a trend, I have a tough time of hopping on. I like to find the trends early. I didn't find these trends early. That kind of sucks. Things I hit at primetime unders and fading DJ. What he did, absolutely fucking right. Absolutely right. So here's my thing. And no, ladies, no Pete slander. I'm pro Pete. I'm team Pete all the way. All the way. No Pete slander. Love Pete. You know why? Because Pete has a big following and he can at least take his losses on the chin. I used to think he couldn't. I thought he was a salty loser. He can take him on the chin. Okay. Here's what I like. You want me to tell you what I like? I like the Bills. Seems kind of square. I like the Bills in the first half. No, I actually don't have a cold brew. I have hot coffee and it sucks. Does anybody like the Bills in the first half? The white tea in the home is so Italian. I need a fucking gold chain. Here's what I'm thinking. From what I can at least recall, the Broncos are not a team that necessarily start fast, right? The Broncos are not a team. There we go. Thank you for backing this up. Oh, wait. They are better in the first half? Are we sure about that? Their offense looks way better at the start of the games? Hold on. Are we sure about that? Okay, but hold on. I'm going to give you two examples. Are you ready? No. The Bears were one of my examples. The Broncos started very bad in the first half. They were very bad in the first half. And then they came back. That was one of my examples. I think the Broncos only had 3 points throughout 3 quarters of the game. That was one of my examples. So hold on. Packers game. Mariners, Raiders, Chiefs, we scored on the first drive. Okay. But the Chiefs at home. Whole team's field goals early. They give up yards, big plays. Yes. Packers, we scored in the first drive. You scored in the first drive, but you only scored 9 points in the first half, 10 points in the second half. Now, against the Chiefs, that's kind of an anomaly. So I'm not like putting too much stock into this game. But they did score 14 points in the first half. But against Kansas City, hold on, am I way off here? Oh, they did. They were much better. They scored 13 against the Jets in the first half. So you were better against the Jets in the first half. Okay, maybe I'm wrong here. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Oh, you were better in the Commanders game. Yep. Okay, so maybe the Broncos. Packers scored first drive. W back and forth. Oh, thank you. They were up huge once the Commanders and blew in the second. You're right. Okay. My apologies. I was thinking about this Bears game, and then I was thinking about the Kansas City game in Kansas City. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is good. Hold on. I think I have something. Zach Muzz, don't go anywhere. Stay here. This is good back and forth. I like disagreeing. Keep me honest. This is good. I don't like yes men. Let's look at road games. The Broncos are going to come out strong and like they did against you. Aren't they running? That's what I'm going to get at right now. So let's talk about road games. At KC. Here we go. DJ might be cooking. Here we go. 3 road games so far this year. At Kansas City, the Broncos were shut out and losing 13-0 at halftime. In Chicago, the Broncos scored 7 points. They were losing 21-7 in the first half. In Miami, They scored 13 points, but they were losing 35-13. So they have lost every first half. I'm going to need that booze behind you to drink my way out of the NFL bets yesterday. Responsible betting. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Okay, so there might be something there, Zach News. There we go. Okay, so you're kind of with me. I want you with me. I want you with me. Because if you make a strong enough case for what I was thinking, I'm off. I'm not too stubborn. 70 points in the first half at home, 9 on the road. Broncos are in first half. Okay, this is good. This is good. First, okay. Because of our defense. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, you did. You scored. I just did the math, I said the score, but you scored like 14 or 15 points. Broncos chief and KC boots on ground for what it's worth. Grant, fair enough. That was in Detroit. I'm sorry, in Denver, right? Okay, so the Broncos have lost every road game in the first half so far. Let's look at the Bills, okay? Let's look at the Bills. Let's look at the Bills' home games. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got 4 home games for the Bills. Not good against the Giants. Shutout in the first half, losing 6-0. Okay, Bucs game. 17-10, winning the first half. Dolphins, 31-14, winning the first half. Raiders, 21-10, winning the first half. So, they played one overseas. Yep. You like the Broncos first quarter. That's actually kind of fair. So what I'm thinking here, the Broncos have lost every first half game, every first half in the road games. The Bills are 3-1 at home in the first half. Buffalo just gave up 20 in the first half and our 10th in opponent first half. I'm liking your play. What do we think? Also, maybe a little bit of a rusty start off of the bye week. Now, I think that happens more in college than I do the NFL. I mean, obviously, we saw the Niners came out from blood, but the Jags were off a bye too. They came out sluggish. So people think the Broncos are going to get right. Maybe. I don't know. That scripted drive, though. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not going to try to force the bye week into my reasoning here. I think they're going to come out pissed off, but I always think they're going to come out pissed off. FanDuel NFL quick bet, Bills win the first quarter. Really? Shit. Well, that's not good. You know what I like, to be honest with you? I like the first half over. That is true. Can't argue that. Oh, they do? All right, well, that's good to know. Okay, let's take a quick look at player props. I'm going to pull up Prize Picks. Does anybody have some guys they want to look at? I like the Bills' first half. Honestly, I think the Bills are my side in this. I'm not 100% sold. I'm really not. Because, again, if you look at what the Broncos have done, right? I mean, what can we really be impressed with? I do lean this over, and I don't want to be that guy. We just talked about this. I don't want to be that asshole who's like, oh, we're due for an over. But I do like points in this matchup. James Cook. I love James Cook. I'm not necessarily saying tonight. I like his. I'm always like, you don't have to twist my arm on his props. So, I mean, this is what we're talking about with the Denver Broncos. You beat the Chiefs at home in a weird spot. Outside of that, what the fuck have they really done? They beat the Packers. What do we know about the Packers? The Packers are terrible. You know, they allowed 31 points to the Jets. The Jets sucks. The Jets suck. I just don't see anything yet. But I'm not 100% sold on the Bills either. Yeah, I agree. I put it in Discord last night that I like the over. Just worried about trusting Wills to score points. Fair enough. How about the Bills team total? Bills first half team total. There's my play. Bills first half team total over. A lot of injuries on defense. Oh, I do remember. Matt Milano being out is huge. Huge. 9 guys under 5 for TDs. I haven't seen that all year for a primetime game. Interesting. Was thinking Bills full game. Their team total also saying. I agree. I'm with you, Ferrell. I like the Bills. Bills money line, Allen over passing yards. Yep. FanDuel got 2 single games. One up is Broncos cover, 1 Bills win. They both have Diggs TD. All right. All right. The under is 10-0 last 10 games. We'll see. Ooh, dilly. Good nugget. See, I'm not going to try to get cute and fade that, but I'm just letting you know my brain, outside of all the trends, says points in this game. I kind of see what you're saying. I just think I disagree. You've been so bad. I mean, dude, look at what the Broncos have done. You beat the Packers. You beat you beat the Packers and Bears by a combined 5 points. These are two of the worst teams in the NFL. Terrible. You beat the Chiefs. Yeah, like, come on. They just tasted success. I think they're going to want to build off. They had the Chiefs in a horrible look. I agree. Agreed. I'm not putting a lot of stock in that. I agree, SVP. Full game, so I don't hate your approach for the first half. I'm going to go first half. Chiefs beat the Broncos 16 straight. They were due to win. Yeah. Okay. That's where I'm at. I like it. Quick look at the player props. Guys, there's not much going on in the NBA tonight. There's not much going on in the NHL. So I'm not really going to focus too much on the board. There's 2 NHL games. Edmonton's minus 175 against the Islanders. I don't want to go back to Edmonton. I just got a unit off them. I'm going to stay off. But if anything, I would like Edmonton to beat the shit out of the Islanders. I don't think the Islanders are very good. Kraken and Avalanche, I have no interest in getting involved this game. I went Avs team total over last time they played, didn't get there, so I don't want to give another unit back. That's it for me on the NFL. I'm sorry, the NHL. So on that note, I do just want to look real quick for some player props. And then we are going to talk a little I'm going to look at the college basketball board. I haven't looked. All right, hold on. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry I can't share my screen. I am at home. I'm not in the office. So let's see what looks suspicious here. Anything looks suspicious. I'm going through Bills player props right now. Whoa. Did Gabe Davis not catch a pass against the Bengals? Kincaid receptions. Monte over receiving. Interesting. All right. Wow. All right, you guys are saying there's some weird passing. I'm going to go to pass yards. 275.5. Oh, yeah, 213.5 for Russell Wilson. God, isn't 213.5 so low for the fucking top 5 fantasy nerd quarterback? Really low. 213.5. Should be able to get that. Where's the passing TD? Somebody said that's weird. Here we go. 1 for Russ. Whoa. No, Ollie, we're about to get there in a few minutes. This square, yeah, Bert. This square for Russ, if you're looking at it on Prize Picks, 1 passing TD. He's hit that or gone over in 5 straight games. I think that might mean it's Javonte. Bills have allowed multiple. Oh, he was at 1. Okay. No, but what about 1.5, Phils? What about 1.5? He's gone over 1.5 3 of the last 5. Why not 1.5? Yeah. I think the way to attack the Bills D is through the air. Would you agree, DGen? I would agree. Maybe it's not that low. Phils is always here to humble us. What is the Bills for? You know what? I'm not going player prop in this game. I think I'm just going Bills first half team total. This game is going to be so good. Really? You think it's going to be good? I don't think anything with the Broncos is going to be good, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe James Cook scores today. 13.5. Does that feel like bait? I think that feels like bait. I think 13.5 is fine. Do you guys like that or no? I think that's going to be my play. Let's see, scoring props. I think I want scoring props. So I want scoring prop. Where the fuck is this bet I'm trying to make? First half. Here we go. First half Bills total. Yep, 13.5 is minus 140. Yeah, I think the Bills are going to come out cooking. But you can't. Like my man said, the Broncos are probably going to score on the first drive. So you're already at disadvantage if you think that, and you're going to take Bills spread. So I'm probably just going to go. Broncos are 4.5 on the first half spread, minus 115. Over 13.5 for the Bills. First half team total is minus 140. Oh yeah. Okay, good nugget, Phils. All right, I'm going to get a little bit more coffee. I'll be right back, and then we'll talk college basketball. Be right back. Oh yeah, I think a cold is definitely coming. Knox is on the IR. Knox is on the IR. Okay. Coffee break. All right, let's go to the college basketball board. Let's go to the basketball board. I like Bill's first half team total over. I'm going to play it. POD Pete asks if I have a fucking play today. Tell him yes. Tell him yes. That first half under motherfucker. I love busting Pete's balls, man. It's all in good fun. I like Pete, and I like busting balls. I like Pete, and I like busting balls. If you guys can't bust balls, that's just a shame. All right, St. John's in Michigan. Man, I wish I knew about this game ahead of time because it's in the fucking garden. Let me just tell you right now, if you guys have never been to a college basketball game in Madison Square Garden, you absolutely have to do it. It is phenomenal. I took my wife there when we first moved to New York. Notre Dame was playing Ohio State. This was when Ohio State was highly ranked. Notre Dame wasn't. Notre Dame was up 8 points with a minute left. Look this game up. I think it was 2013 or 14. Up 8 points with a minute left and lost. And I'm not kidding. We were like 2 of 10 Notre Dame fans. All Ohio State fans were on the lower level. It was brutal. You're going tonight? I wish I knew. If I wasn't sick, I would just go like this, honestly. What's better to see? You might get different answers. I'd say college basketball. But NBA games are very, very fun. At Palestra in Philly is London. I don't even know what the fuck that is. What the fuck is Palestra? Anyways, all right, Michigan and St. John's. This is St. John's a look here? Michigan 2-0, 2-0 ATS. St. John's 1-0, 0-1 ATS. 1.5 to 2.5. 152 up to 155.5. Huh. Okay. I'll tell you though, I feel like Michigan might be a good basketball team. Let's see. Yeah, feel free, guys. I have not made a college basketball bet all season, so feel free to chime in and give me some feedback here, and we can make a stew. You know what I mean? We'll stew up the ideas, and we'll come out with hopefully a winner. Yeah. About the neutral site messing it up. Found something that may intrigue you. Bills to score first quarter. Both teams score first quarter. Ooh, both teams to score first quarter is actually quite nice, Big Dad. Thank you. Tino. I like the under in this game. Ooh, that feels nasty. St. John's is kind of public and sharp. Michigan was not supposed to be good this year. 10th Big Ten. Really? Oh, because they lost all their guys, right? Hunter's gone and Jet Johnson's on the Orlando Magic. You'd stay away from the college cake. Well, I'm going to dabble. I'm going to start dabbling nice and easy. I ain't acting like I know shit, though. Don't get me wrong. I didn't read no fucking 900-page book on college basketball. No way. But I like to, once I get a sample size, you know what I mean? Like maybe like 4 or 5 games, and I like to start to dive in because then from there you just kind of look at the lines, you read the lines, and then you start to pick your spots, But I want to get familiar with a couple teams. I do want to get familiar with a couple teams because I love that San Diego State run in March was legendary. I watched that conference tournament and saw the dog in them. I want to start doing that with some of these teams earlier in the season, and we can start riding their highs and then selling their lows. You know what I mean? Oliver, the transfer to Tennessee, is good. Doug McDaniels has looked amazing. Oliver Nakamoa is a beast. Buffkin gone too. Interesting. Okay. FSU, 20.5 to 19.5. Central Michigan. Little reverse line movement on Central Michigan. Is that what I'm seeing here? Is FSU the kind of team that beats up on bad teams at home? I don't think so. I feel like FSU is the kind of team that upsets good teams and then plays down to their competition at home. Anybody have any thoughts on that? I would lean CMU here, personally. Central Michigan. 76% of the bets, 90% of the money on Florida State right now, according to DraftKings. Yeah, just going off of my vibe here on what I know of FSU, I never feel like they're the team that beats up on teams at home. I could be wrong. What I'm going to do whenever we hang up, I moved up on FanDuel, but that would be kind of interesting. Favorites are dominating so far, though. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Skip the intros. I'm going to look at FSU like last season and see what they were against the spread as soon as we hang up. Tournament, nice. Miami FIU, no thank you. Ref DM me about Citadel and Presbyterian. Citadel might be a look, I guess. They're 0-2, 2-0 ATS against Presbyterian. Presbyterian's -4. That is not what I'm going to get involved with to start, but I respect the read. Same FS, some FS. How do you take what I said about FSU as hate? How do you take what I said? I just said they upset teams at home and they play down the competitions and don't beat up teams. How do we get that? Come on. Mid-Tennessee game is going to be contrarian POD. Really? The fuck is that going to be the contrarian POD? Let's keep moving. Penn plus 11.5. Okay. Florida Gulf Coast and Pitt 9 to 9.5. Florida Gulf Coast is always a team that's kind of trendy. Could be dead wrong. My favorite play is Southern plus 31 against U of A. Arizona just beat Duke on the road. Cameron then have to travel cross country and play 3 days later. Ooh, I like that, Bender. Good shit. Bender's a sharp motherfucker. W. Bender for the contribution all throughout the sports betting community. Guy just stays under the radar like a Navy SEAL, dishing out nuggets left and right. Thank you, Bender. You don't get enough credit. Pitt first half. Ollie, I'm kind of good with that. Isn't Florida Gulf Coast a pretty popular team, big brand, 1-1? Well, Pitt's 2-0 and 2-0 ATS, 9 to 9.5. I could get down with Pitt. Southern covered against Michigan State too. Gotcha. Yeah, it does feel like a bit of a look ahead and a letdown spot is kind of what you're saying, Bender. I can agree with that. Because they were popular in cover versus Indiana. Oh, did they now? Oh, did they? Was that their last? FSU BBall was asked last year. Don't put too much stock into those cover numbers. Okay, Kobe, fair enough. I have no vendetta against FSU. I want to make that very clear. I don't know where you got FSU hate from. By the way, I'm the guy who's saying everybody's sleeping on them to win the championship in college football. So, fuck off. Yeah, Pitt's kind of on my mind, Ollie. I like that. I'm going to just root for you. But I like that. All right, so Bender likes Penn. Or no, Ref likes Penn, 11.5. Butler, 14 to 16.5. No interest there. Middle Tennessee over is going to be contrarian. That's interesting. North Florida, South Carolina State. I mean, yeah, like what? How? This is why I haven't gotten into college basketball yet. I mean, what the fuck am I even looking at? How are we going to act and pretend like we know any dog dick about these teams right now? They played 2 games. They're all teenagers. A lot of them transferred, coming in from high school. I don't know shit about fuck. But I do want to get down on something. I'm going to make one bet. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, I got one. I have one. BJ's way of being invested. Yeah, exactly. Me neither. Really like Missouri State over Oral Roberts. Okay, I got one. What does that's literally what I was about to say. What do you guys think about this South Dakota State, Kansas State? Is that short? 11.5 to 10.5? Continuity between seasons is the best. Kansas State minus 10? Is that short? Call Greg. I love how you always type Greg with 2 G's. 3 G's, I should say. Ask him what his donkey special tonight in college basketball is. That seems short. That's the first thing that jumps out to me. South Dakota State, what did they just do? So they lost to Akron by 6. Oh, wow. You're telling me South Dakota State lost? South Dakota State lost as a 2-point favorite to start the year, and then they bounce back against whoever the fuck that other team is? Kansas State, let's see. Kansas State just beat. Well, here's the only problem. Oh, my God, is she really? Buy low for Kansas State. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm seeing now. So it makes a little bit more sense, and this is why, in my opinion. Just my humble opinion. I'm trying to get some better light here, sorry. So Kansas State got their nuts kicked in by 23 points to USC. Then they came out as a 16.5-point favorite against Belmont, I don't know, just says Bell, and only won by 8 as a 16.5-point favorite. So maybe it's not that suspicious. That's all I'll say. However, I still can't help but think that line is a little bit short. Let's look at the spread. Splits. Oh, wow. Well, South Dakota State is incredibly sharp. This has me a little bit nervous, actually. 39% of the bets, 74% of the money. Total 154.5. Another weird one. Arkansas Pine Bluff money line. Line move 5 points. Very little action on them. They're also on the road. Got to be an injury then. I would think, Bender. Got to be an injury. Okay, South Dakota State is kind of catching my eye. Where's Jake Hazen, the South Dakota native? Is he in this bitch? Time is it? Oh, I got some time. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got a corp call at 1. Let me just make sure. Make sure I'm still on for that. No rescheduling. Sorry, I just got to check my email real quick. Where you at? Patrick. Speaking with a very nice gentleman named Patrick. Okay. Huh. Oh, boy. Okay. Emails are on fire right now. It's funny, they're Mondays are like an off day in real estate, but they're also busy on the email front because you get a lot of people after you just show them things on the weekend who have questions and shit and maybe want to put in offers. To place an in-person bet. Coming back for Christmas. Yep. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to catch up real quick. Let's get back to the board. So you guys like Houston, huh? I don't know why you like Houston. What's up, fat girls? You're very late. Better late than never. Good morning. Okay, nothing else is really jumping out to me. Almost to the end of the board here. Purdue. Houston is dominant. What about Purdue? You like Xavier? That looks like a lot of points, doesn't it? Doesn't Xavier look like a lot of points? 17.5. Total's down 2 points. Purdue's 2-0, 2-0 ATS. Xavier's 2-0, 1-1. Got some stuff to do before I head to class. That's okay. You don't have to give me an explanation. I didn't ask for an explanation. Purdue over? G Unit is on Xavier. How's G Unit been to start the year? That guy knows everything about college basketball. But I don't know that he's a very good gambler. I don't know. Tail on G Unit. Okay. I mean, Xavier looks like a trendy dog. It's a lot of fucking points. And then on top of that, if you look at the splits, you got 60% of the bet, 72% of the money. I think Purdue Xavier is either Purdue or under. What do you guys think about that? Purdue has Gonzaga next to. Ooh, he did well first week. Was 4-0. I don't know after that. And it's a fat spread for Purdue, right? I'm just going to look at the totals for Purdue and Xavier games real quick. Purdue just went over. They had a 138.5 total. They went over against Moorhead. They went under just barely 144. What's the total for this game? 151 is kind of a high total. Xavier has been going under. Actually, I'm starting to think that this is a high spread. Oh, might be on to something. Might be on something. It is, man. And Xavier was saw last year. I don't know if they lost. All right, hold on. I'm on to something here. Listen to these totals. For Xavier, 140 and 142.5. Both games went under. Game 1 against Robert Morris, 140. Game 2 against Jacksonville, 135. I'm starting to think it's Purdue. The total's going down, 151.5 to 149.5 is what I'm seeing on covers, or 150. But that's a high number. That high number to me makes me like the big favorite. I like the big favorite. I like the over. I like Purdue. I like Purdue every which way. Somebody said it first half. That's fine with me. Maybe even Purdue Purdue team total over. I like Purdue team total over. Personally, Purdue first half. Yeah, that's fine with me. I like Purdue. I always, last season I did this with these big favorites. I like to take them first half. You get in, you get out. You don't have to worry about backdoor bullshit, fucking bonuses. I hate the bonus. It makes it unwatchable, college basketball, when teams are in the bonus with 12 minutes left. You think I want to watch fucking teenagers shoot 27 free throws? No. Who wants that? Yeah, I did this a lot last year. I'm going to do it again this season. This would probably be a spot I would advocate for it. But I'm kind of thinking Purdue scores here. I might just want the team total. All right, keep moving. Let's see. Cal against CSU Bakersfield. Purdue's going to be rocking. It's so hard to play there. They'll have a disadvantage on the glass against Purdue, which means you have to make shots, and that's hard to do on the road. Fair enough. Capwise is saying betting live half over points when they were in the bonus early was a good play. Okay. Overs have been hitting at a high rate. I believe I want to say it's like 57%. Don't quote me on that number. That's okay. I won't quote you. You don't quote me. Don't sleep on the Musketeers. Okay. Anything else? Cal. Cal's 0-2 ATS against CSU Bakersfield, who's also 0-2 ATS. Both teams are 1-1. Cal 12 to 12.5. Slightly into Cal. Pepperdine 16.5 to 17.5. 159.5. Pepperdine's 2-0 ATS against LIU. LIU is going to be the team nobody's on. What even is LIU? Is that Long Island University? Don't tell me they made Long Island University go all the way to California to play fucking Pepperdine. Don't tell me they did that. What a waste of jet fuel. Don't tell me they did that. No. That's Long Island University. Shut the fuck up. Who is making this? You got to be kidding me. Long Island, they just lost to Air Force by 25 fucking points. 15 points, sorry. Why do they need to fly all the way out to Pepperdine? That's insane. If you've never seen Pepperdine's campus, by the way, I've never been there, but Google it. It looks incredible. W road trip. Yeah, I agree. You think Long Island gives a fuck about playing Pepperdine? They're probably out there enjoying the warm weather. I don't know if it's warm out there, but it's warmer than New York. Fuck that. Pepperdine's going to kill them. That's what I think. I don't know what my wife's doing. She's cooking something that smells great. Holy shit. Long Island, sharp as fuck. 23% of the bets, 54% of the money. Holy moly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to want Long Island. That was my first take in this game. Yeah, they look amazing. What about the over? 159.5. What about the over? The over is sharp as a motherfucker. The over is sharp as a motherfucker. Let's look at these. All right, let's see. So Pepperdine's gone over in one game. Long Island went over, but no thanks to Long Island. They went over 137, but they only scored 67 points. Pepperdine's going to fucking kill them. Or the game's going way over. Ref, you think they can cover that? I mean, if you know Long Island, so be it. More power to you. I don't know shit. But I think I'll tell you this. I do think that spread's not big enough. Megan's on Pepperdine, fair enough. The spread does not feel big enough. This should be like a 21 or 22 point spread. So that gives me concern about Long Island. But I like the over. Long Island looked actually horrible against it. I mean, they're terrible. They just lost to Air Force by 15. So I don't know. Well, yeah, if you think that they can cover, if you want Long Island because nobody's going to take them, that's fine. But if you think Long Island can cover a 17.5 point spread, I don't know what makes you think that, but more power to you. I don't know anything. But 67 points against Air Force, a 159.5 total. I mean, yeah, I agree. So I kind of want Pepperdine team total, maybe. Is that kind of my square play? Maybe that's my squares. That's my squares bet. Yeah, I mean, we got one game for Long Island so far. They lost by 15 Air Force. They're not good. That wasn't a good game. If you want to be contrarian and take Long Island, fair enough. Pepperdine seems like the square side, but that spread is a little short, I think. For that reason, I'm out on Pepperdine spread. I kind of like team total. Let's recap. I think we have some good plays. Oh, don't do that. Don't nuke Pepperdine. No. You want nothing to do with that game? Don't knock over the martini glasses. They lost on a buzzer beater. Pepperdine lost on a buzzer beater? Ouch. Separate. How the fuck do I know? It's been 2 games. All right. Lane St. John's. Not going to play it. I respect Michigan as a basketball school. FSU, I would look to fade FSU, personally. Just because they're the type of team, in my opinion, and this is a silly reasoning, but I'm a silly guy. I don't think they cover big spreads against inferior teams like this. Patino got the strippers in the locker room pregame for this one. Is he the St. John's coach? Pepperdine campus, by the way, has a very, very sexual view. I know. That's why I just told everybody to Google it. Why are we acting like Pepperdine's good? I don't know. We can't act like Pepperdine's good. We can't act like Long Island is good, or we don't know shit about any of these things. Right now, we know Long Island scored 67 points against Air Force and lost by 15. That's all we know. Pepperdine is notorious for being a competitive school. On the contrary, I could say Pepperdine minus 16 versus any team as well, because that team also leagues. Yeah, we don't know yet. We're about to find out. That's why I got no interest in getting involved on a side. FSU is a team I would fade. So this is going to be my list. This is going to be my short list. There's no board, so I'm just going to write it on the liquor bottles. Then we're going to shut it down. I'm going on Owner's Box. Oh, you know what? I should set up a raid for Owner's Box while I'm at it. Johnny Giuntano wanted me to come on. I don't know what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to bitch about Guinness or something because he's a Guinness hater. Blows my mind. Lean CMU. What is the other game that stood out to me? It screamed at me. South Dakota State. South Dakota State screaming at me that line's short, but upon further review, there's a little bit of reason towards it, or for it, I should say. Kansas State 0-2 ATS and not covering as a big favorite. Plus, they got their dick kicked in, so they might not be that good. I'm not totally sold on that. W Steak bangs. W Steak. I just pulled up Twitch, so I'm going to be lagging, by the way. Bear with me. Hang tight. We're going to raid Owner's Box after this. I'll go on and see what Johnny Giuntano wants. I like Purdue. I like Purdue team total over. That's my apologies for betting on the Jets. No apology needed about the Jets. Fading the Raiders felt like the right thing to do. Shame on you for betting the Giants. Steak gives me shit. He's like, oh, you love betting on Wisconsin. You love betting on LSU. You know what I hit this motherfucker with in the group chat yesterday? I said, hey, Steak, you love betting on the Giants. Got his ass good last night. He had no rebuttal. He said, you're right. Steak is a tough guy to get into an argument with. So whenever he doesn't have a rebuttal, that's a big W. All right. DJ Penn or SDST, same line, same night, one wins outright and covers. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to argue that. Penn didn't really scream at me. I don't know why. I just haven't been following, but I lean South Dakota State. Suck it, Will. What's up? You're a little late, but that's okay. Bo knows what's up. Good to see you guys. Better late than never. Appreciate the sub bangs, by the way, and the follows. A couple of new follows in here. Zach Muzz, nice to have you in here. We're almost at 2,300 followers. W. Al 100 Steak with 5 sub bangs. Oh, we had a hype train an hour ago. Son of a bitch. King Castro with a sub bang, 4 month. EJ Willie, Spilly, Joey Dumps. Oh, that's Alex. He had a sub bang a little bit ago. All right, I'm going to shut it down, guys. I'm going to get ready for Owner's Box. NBA board. We'll do a quick look at the NBA board. Oh, the last thing I wanted to tell you. I like Purdue team total. I think that's it. So one of those are going to be my plays. Do I get nasty with Central Michigan? Nobody's going to be on Central Michigan. That's the other thing I like about trying to find plays in this gambling Twitter space. I like trying to be unique. You know what I mean? Be bold, be brave. Try to take something that nobody else is on. I don't know what it is with the NBA player props. I see 75 betting accounts in the same goddamn plays every fucking night. And it's fine. If the shit's winning, so be it. Winning is winning. But I like Drew Bender always comes in here with some fucking random shit. Our other guys that contribute, fucking Bert, Fat Girls, Furl, all these guys. W Nugget sharing all the time. That's going to be my play. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Thanks for your time, everyone. Yep, thank you for the time. Nova got off to a horrible start. First Maine, it came out the Quakers. Hang with people bitch when they don't hit. I hate that too. The Boston Celtics, they all follow each other. They use odd jams plus EV shit. They're all the same account. Well, makes perfect sense then. Thank you for explaining it to me. The Boston Celtics, I tweeted this in like the second or third game of the season. First half wagons. That's all I got to say about the Boston Celtics. That's all. No PODP slander in here. That's all I got to say about the Boston Celtics. First half wagons. I'm not fading the Knicks though. But when the Celtics first half is the only thing I would play. Here we go. We got 2 games. Oh, no, we have 3 games. So that makes it a little bit tough. We have 3 games, similar time slots. You know how we do this with a similar spread. We got Celtics 9.5, Raptors 9.5, Bucks 9.5. One's going to blow them out. One's going to win and not cover. One's going to lose outright. Who's it going to be? Peyote Pete? That's pretty good. I like that. Well, I hate the Wizards, so I would go Raptors. I hate the Bulls. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Fuck. Kuzma's going off tonight is all I can tell you. Well, fuck, I hope the Wizards. Here's what I hope happens. I hope the Knicks win outright. I think the Bucks are probably the team that are going to kill the Bulls because people like the Bulls. The Bucks are 1-7 and 1 ATS. Give me the Knicks to win outright. Give me the Raptors to win and not cover, and give me the Bucks to blow them out. That's what I got in the NBA. All right, I'm hanging them up. Good Monday. Push through for being somewhat sick. All right, thanks for hanging out. We had a good crowd in here. Always do. You guys are great. Every time I look at this, the stream summary, the amount of people that are in here and chatting is incredible. It blows me away. It's like almost over a third of the people that are in here are chatting. So I love that shit. Thank you very much. Have a great week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to Owner's Box if you want to watch me keep talking. If you don't, I totally understand. Good luck on your bets. We're going to raid Owner's Box. I'm going to shut it down and I'll hop over there in a minute. All right. Good luck, guys. There we go. 62 are ready to raid. Love that. And commence. Boom. All right. Shut it down. Have a great day.